and I am using a new room currently. I've been transplanting all day. The grand life of me, I even got to take a nap. I'm just waking up from a nap. I am in the washing room. And you can see behind me is the grow room. Maybe I'll position this a little bit better. But that's getting filled up. I'm working on more and more stuff. And I apologize about the thumbnail. YouTube Live, it's hard to do a good thumbnail. That's what we're doing. Thomas Toth. For this, he does it under Porcus.rocks. And this stuff is fantastic. Review done. Let's talk about plants. But seriously, I'm going to end up doing individual pre-recorded of these. I'm starving. Didn't even take it. Let's get going. So my thumbnails will be always are better on pre-recorded. Oh yeah. Share this, folks. I need to. Share. All right. Notification gang. Commence. Share. So here we go. Stuff, nice smoky. This is actually, this would be like a men's cologne. No, wait. Everybody left me. I think Micah was here. He's probably sharing on all the groups. Also, it'll be like 20 people. I have like so many. I have like another bottle of this. I'm gonna wait. So, I have. This is kind of like a breezeway. Then I have another breezeway. Tyler Bennett. Thank you. This is a section. This is the videos that you can freely just open up and ask grow questions as I do reviews. If I ever get burned up and don't answer your questions right away, I usually do when the burn comes down or later on. Okay, thank you, Micah. I appreciate that. I'll wait a couple minutes. I'll just kind of reminisce. Got my big glass. Got my Red Lobster freaking huge glass of milk. I actually drink a lot of milk. Like a lot, just naturally. Probably from all the spicy stuff that I've had. I'm watching the new guys go into the groups and stuff. And, like Chili Mancer. He's a newer guy in the groups. Comes in all macho and does all these challenges. Much love, brother. He's a good guy. Check out his YouTube channel. Oh yeah, man, you guys are coming in all tincture and nitro gummy bears and all this stuff. I did that. I quit that like 2-3 years ago. Stomach can't take it. I could still do challenges, but why? I work too much. When this video is over, I'm going to work till about 2 in the morning, wake up at 6 or 7, get orders out. That's what I do. jppepperseeds.com. Share this. Let's build this. I want 5,000. I want 10,000. If I'm going live enough, there's no reason why I can't get. Now, the only thing I could say is reasons it might not grow as fast as I want to. It's the content. I'm just going to do a sauce review. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Mike says, okay, share. We will see which groups delete it this time. Yeah, no, you don't have to say here. Private message me afterwards. I try to keep things clean. Let me know which groups are deleting my videos. I could guess probably the same ones that deleted my stuff for 5 years. Anyway. So, 2 things. 1, a sauce review. No, we'll say 2. And then number 1, hot sauce cologne. Put this underneath there. This stuff smells so freaking good. You misspelled Micah's name and it looks Russian. Crayon brains. You guys crack me up, man. I love you guys. I seriously do. You guys crack me up. Anyway, I'm just sitting here like a weirdo sniffing hot sauce. Anyway, so let's get to it. I don't have tacos. I'd rather have tacos. I got cool burritos because I just talked too long. We're gonna review this, and then you got some grow questions. I'm gonna be like a rapper and just free flow my talk. This stuff is great. No holds bar. No holds bar. Let's go. Very thick sauce. Let's read the ingredients. Holy tamale. That's a lot of ingredients. Diced tomatoes, apple cider vinegar, orange habanero. Is there anything hotter than that? I remember burning on this, but not a whole lot. There's a crap load of really tasty stuff in here. How about that? Instant smoky flavor. I want my tongue to permanently taste like this. Like, I want hot chicks to make out with me. They'll be like, wait a second. When I make out with pickles, I taste this taco bacon. I mean, you got to do what the chicks love. So I'm just gonna, and no matter what, you see me going back again. This bottle's almost kicked, by the way. Oh, man down. I talked to a couple people right before I came on here. Yeah, a couple people were mentioning, when am I going to get to go on the show? This is like 10 minutes ago. Like, it'll happen, it'll happen. Let me build this up for a month, and then start putting you guys on. Or sooner. Or sooner. Guest stars, guest people, I don't want it all the time. But maybe once or twice a week. I think that would be a good number. Once or twice a week. Stuff's fantastic. Flavor, a 10. Heat, a 2. Milk, always a 10. All right, let's get to the comments. Chili Mancer says, I had a 7-pot yellow grow, a third baby leaf. You see that much? Nah, I unfollowed you, dude. I don't watch your crap. Yeah, why would I watch your posts? No, man. I didn't see that post. I try to pay attention to you. Pickle brains. Yeah, see all kinds of weird stuff. And I keep telling people, I tell you what, nobody's complained. 0 complaints about the content of these shows. I mean, it will happen. Somebody will complain, but nobody's complained. But as a heads up, content will get better when I get fresh peppers. This bottle's almost kicked. Let's kick it. Smoky bacon flavor. You know, when I die, I want incense in the room that smells like this sauce. Oh yeah, I want incense that smells like this sauce at my funeral. Jimmy Pickles' funeral is making me hungry. That's all I ever wanted from you guys. That is all I ever wanted from you guys. And make you hungry on my funeral. You know what I feel like right now? I feel like Craig's father on Friday. Hot sauce on my bean and burrito, baby. Hot sauce on my bean and burrito, baby. Don't be like the Jimmy Pickles funeral. It's gonna smell like bacon, smoky hot sauce. I love this stuff. I can't get enough. I love this stuff. You guys got grow questions? Let's start talking about you guys now. And what I'm going to do is pre-record. I'm going to pre-record, just do other reviews eventually. Porcus brand, which is Thomas Soft, he's sending me in, I guess, a great big box. I'm going to review everything. Pre-record. That's what I decided. All right, thank you. Yeah, I guess I am naturally entertaining. Guess you think I'm a clown or something. I think I'm a freaking clown. So, yeah, this room, you get to hear air. And I put something up. I have another breezeway. I was thinking about doing a video there. Joe Pesci. What do you mean you can't freaking pay me? You better freaking pay me, or I'm gonna get Robert De Niro after you. Peter Griffin. What's grinding my gears? What's grinding my gears is when people claim that they got variegated plants and all they did was overwater it. Micah wants me to tell you a story. All right, so here it is. I was living in Indiana, 21 years old. Okay, I'm not telling that story. That was a good one, though. I got one more bite, folks. Welcome to the Pickles Laundry Room. I was going to do wings. I got to do wings. I only have a couple wings. They need to be cooked. Maybe I'll go live later. Ta-da! I am thirsty, but believe it or not, after I got done on the phone with you, Mike, I worked for about 2 more hours and fell asleep. I worked till about midnight last night and woke up about 7 and started working. Yeah, about 6:30, took a shower, ate something light, and started working. Let's get up. Help me up. All right, you got to grab a bite. Yeah, I don't know how long this video is going. I get to see my laundry room. But yeah, I haven't got the original table was here. That was actually in this area. Then this filled up. I had to put it over there. I'm filling that up. So then I put the table over here. And now this area is filling up. I transferred a lot of stuff upstairs, so I created another shelf. There's stuff down there that needs filled. Things were watered today. It's pretty good. The cup I might inspect later. Make sure this doesn't fall. I got this open from watering. More room could be put there. I'm opening up that other room upstairs is filled. I filled another room, so I got 3 rooms filled, and I could start on a 4th room. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Oops. So, yeah, it's not gonna be this week, but next week I'll start on number 4. Number 4. And it echoes in my head. Mike is like, "Are you serious carrying those 5-gallon containers up?" Yep. You want to know? You want to know a cheat code? How to get these up out of here? That right there. That's my little elevator. I'll probably carry most of them. Like I said, since people like to talk about my dad in the pepper groups, yeah, people were trying to push my buttons and stuff like that recently. Oh yeah, you want to talk about my dad? Oh, that's nice. You don't even know him. Yes, he passed away. Yes, he lived here because I took care of him. And, well, the only perk I got out of the deal was I got the chair, which takes me up and down. So when I get completely burned out, I'll burn myself out first, and then I'll take that chair, and I'll get these plants out of here. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're getting bigger. Some of them are smaller. Some of them are bigger. It's near. It's far. Got to pick the flowers off to see a couple flowers. Look at that plant. Look at that. Look at that. So, I mean, guys have specific questions. If not, I will go less time. I got work to do. I can't just be live all the time. I can when I eat. But, oh, and one thing I do, I have different powered lights. T5 is 56. And those are they're 950s. But you look at the output. You're not getting 950 watts. You could tell the huge difference from that to that. Why do I do that? I mean, I can afford to get more lights, so those are a couple $100 a piece, but I could get a couple more out here. Well, the reason I don't is I want certain plants to grow slower. Because I don't want to have a harvest all on the same day, and then I have 1 week, 5 to 10 days to get them all picked and de-seeded. So that's why, like these are slow growers. And what I'll do is I'll come down here. I'll be like, all right, let's get the 5-gallon containers out. I'll get those 5-gallon containers out. And then I will go for plants like this that are a little bit more developed. I'll take those up. I'll harden them off on my back porch. Shade cloth works also underneath trampolines for hardening off. Will work as well. That's a little dry. Always missing one. It's good to double check. The gardener's shadow, as I believe Micah says. But yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'll fill up some more areas. Inspect. Sometimes plants die, or when I water it, I'll miss one. It might die, so I'll pull that. Stuff like that. You know what I could do? You guys see what I could do? If needed. That's not even level. I could push this over here And since that's the same height, I could put, as long as it's not too heavy, but these hold up to about 500 pounds, I could put basically a bridge on it and add more plants. Attach. I have extras. I have a ton of extras of these. I could always MacGyver something. But anyway, that's what we're talking about. Better videos, more content. Content. More content. Yeah, I'm just waking up from a nap. So, that's what it'll be. People ask me how many plants I'm growing. You know what? I don't even know anymore. A lot. I'll worry about the numbers when they're out there. Couple thousand. I got 3 grow rooms. So, this is the biggest one. I got another room, which you've seen. It's a quarter. It's actually an eighth. Let's be honest. An eighth of the size for the amount of plants. Things I could do in the future. I could put another rack in here. I do it like this so I can water it a little bit easier underneath. But I could put another rack in here. If I get into a jam this year, I could put another rack. But I'm not too concerned as of right now. I still got space underneath there. But, yeah. I will write down. I'll start writing some stuff down. I'm real busy. It's hard to keep content up for all of this stuff. It really is. It really, really, really is. It takes a lot of time and energy. So, yeah, I like my quiet and relaxed time too. So, anyway, I am doing a video for another reviewer as a commercial. I worked on that today as well. Real silly stuff. It's like going back to my old silly ass script writing that I used to do when I first started. A lot of people are like, oh no. Oh yeah, it's that bad. But, oh yeah, so I'm doing a little commercial for somebody. We'll get to that later on. Crystal Bouchard, I'm doing reviews for her. My stuff will get here on Saturday. Maybe I'll do it Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Crank those out. Voodoo Sauces, that's on the lineup as well. I'll start doing pre-recorded. And then I will try to get to some other... Maybe I'll start doing the stuff outside as well. Yeah. Yeah, you know, believe it or not, it's goofy. Some of the groups are like, you don't participate enough, you drop links, stuff like that. I'm like, you guys don't even know. You guys ain't like group owners that I'm not an owner of. Guys don't think I participate. Your members of your group are messaging me for countless hours, and I'm giving advice countless hours. I'm doing videos countless hours. When they make orders, I'm giving them extra in case they make mistakes or experience something new or free powder. Yes, I'm participating in groups more than you could ever imagine. That's what gets me. Yeah, there is a group. Yeah, we're going to have to let you go. This isn't recent. This is just off the top of my head. Like, we're going to have to let you go. We're going to, let's see. You haven't participated. Dude, I gave a giveaway a week ago. Well, we don't see it. Yeah, I deleted it. It's done. People are still guessing numbers. That's why, you know, if you don't shut off comments, woo, people, how's that contest doing? It's over. It ended. Yeah, I don't know. I was used to be in groups contests every hour. I'm like, I'm not giving away. This is my paycheck. I give away enough with orders. Hey, man, I'm not dishing that group at all. I'm not. It's just, I try to participate, and this is my way of doing it. And you know, one thing I was telling a couple people about these videos, we'll talk a little bit more here. Stuff that's on top of my head. And I'm going to get in trouble eventually by just saying goofy stuff. People are like, Pickles, you made fun of me. Just so much goofy stuff in these groups. I can do this. Actually, I'm going to do this. I swore to you. To live through my eyes. News feed when I'm scrolling down on Facebook. It's crazy. It makes me laugh pretty hard. There's a guy on there. He's a reviewer. I've watched his stuff before. Hey, Crystal, I was just talking about you. I'll be cranking out your reviews either this weekend or next week when I receive your stuff. And yeah, I mean, how else do I supposed to think about this stuff? And the fact that if the guy gets mad or whatever, I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. You scroll, okay? Yeah, let me know if this has happened to you. I'm sure it has. You're scrolling and your volume's on. You hear the first first 1 to 3 words on the radar you're scrolling. So there's that Australian. I'm sorry. He was driving me nuts, man. Good day, Spice Legends. I'm scrolling. Good day, Spice Legends. Good day, Spice Legends. Good day, Spice Legends. I'm scratching back of my head. Good day, Spice Legends. I'm like, it was like 10 posts in a row. That by the end, I'm like, wow. It's like these guys. I don't think they realize what it does to somebody's news feed. Now, hey, look who's talking, man. Me. Yeah, I post 3, 4, 5 times in a row, but this guy was like 15 times in a row. It was like Groundhog Day. It's like Bill Murray waking up, and it's like, I got you, babe. Babe, I got you. It's like every day, you don't mind it. But by the end of the month, you're taking a hammer and you're smashing it. It's like, good day, Spice Legends. I had it like 10 times in a row. I had to unfollow the guy. Hey, man, the guy might be awesome. He might be a cool reviewer. And I told myself, I'm going to watch one of his things. He might have he might have a really great channel. You know what I mean? It's just that first thing he says, it's just, good day, Spice Legends. It's like, freaking 15 times in a row. I'm like, whoa. It was killing me. I felt like Kramer over here. Okay. So Michael says, my seeds are germinating. The Caribbean Reds in particular are doing well. That's great news. Just a few 7-pot Douglas, but it's early. Okay. Yeah, like 30 days, 40 days. Yeah, what's up, Crystal? Anyway, hey, if you have, Michael, since you're here, if you have any grow questions or concerns, that's one of the main reasons I'm here. It's like an extended customer service. And those coming in, you can figure it out pretty easy. I'm in pretty much the laundry room. New washing machine, I can see through it now. The relaxing sounds. Oh, hi. I did the review of this stuff. K Noodles. What's going on? Taco, bacon, hot sauce. Stuff smells great, very flavorful. I kicked the bottle. I have like 2 more bottles upstairs of it already. So I was just saying, just general grow questions, general observations in Facebook. I always seem to reflect on Facebook a lot. Yeah, it's awesome. I wrote a list on Facebook on my top 10 hot sauces, and I did not plan to do this, but all 10. It was like 7 out of 10 ended up being all bacon products. I didn't mean. Mikey V has an awesome bacon product. beer bacon salsa. Eventually, I'm going to have to buy that again. That stuff is fantastic. There's a review on my back porch I did maybe 3 years ago of that. And one thing I was just popped into my head. I'm not a reviewer. I don't claim myself to be a reviewer. This is more of Q&A and Pickles rambling, since it's one of the best things I could do. So, grow room over there. I ran out of room. Had to push everything in here. And I'm going to transplant after Mother's Day. So as I transplant, things are filling up pretty good. Oh, what's up, Tim? Much love, kiddo. Thanks for the shout out. I noticed you did a shout out for me today. I appreciate that. Sam sauce. Yes. Yeah, Sam sauce. I was trying to think. That's almost like a salad dressing. That's Sam sauce. It's really good. It's really, really good. I haven't had Sam sauce in like 2 years. Yeah. Well, you're in Wisconsin. You're the good people in Wisconsin. Micah, these are the good people in Wisconsin. I believe Wisconsin. Forgive me. I do have your address, too. Yeah, it's crazy over there. Yeah, Verde with some Primo. Michael says, I transplanted seedlings yesterday. Seems to go well. Trying to keep everything labeled. Wisconsin, yeah. Yeah, I knew you guys were from Wisconsin. Yeah, I've spoken with Tim on great lengths, and I appreciate your reviews and stuff for me as well. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. This is actually going to be one of my most exciting seasons. This is my biggest grow ever. I designed my grow to my lifestyle, if you will. I'm doing this for a living, but I also figured I'm going to be quarantined just because I'm in the habit of staying in all the time. So staying in all the time means I could work an extra day, right? Or more hours. Like if I usually met up with friends for dinner about once every other week, hang out for 6, 7, 8 hours, and that was it. Now most of that I kind of disappeared on that, so I might as well just put it more into my grow. But I'm still going to be a little bit sociable. Things opened up here in Pittsburgh. Burn my lip on that hot sauce. Anyway, so I got all kinds of exciting things. The channel is going to be much better once I get some fresh peppers. Oh, why don't I do that? I have peppers in the freezer. I have crackers and cream cheese. So I'll do that. If I get ambitious tonight or tomorrow the next day, you guys can remind me if you will. I'm going to start tapping into some of the peppers. I'll do a little slice onto cheese, cream cheese and a cracker. I don't need cap cramps. I just don't need them. Not when I'm working double shifts 6, 7 days a week. So I'll try to tap into that. Hey, thanks very much for the order, whoever placed that. I'm going to be honest, my sales are down. It's the time of the season, sales are down. If my sales were skyrocketing high right now, I wouldn't be able to do these live videos. Yeah, the thing is, you guys got each other. And you got pets, and you got that big dog who likes to try to hit your camera with its tail. But yeah, you guys got each other. I'm here basically alone. It doesn't really matter. I'm preoccupied anyway. I'm not lonely. I just, been single the last couple of years. It's the way it is. But, the life changes. I'm a workaholic now. And I know you guys are all excited to see where my direction's going. And it's just more varieties. I've been working on analytics with Google. Trying to get my point value up more. I've been actually talking to Google. So there's that. I've been doing my best I possibly can. The more sellers out there, the harder it is for me. People are like, dude, you're doing well. You don't have to worry about anybody else. I am a half a notch. I'm not joking. I'm a half a notch away from not worrying about anybody. Just that half notch. It's like auditioning for a movie, and it's in comparison to doing plays compared to doing a movie. You know, I'm a half notch away. I feel it. But yeah, the more sellers out there, the more it affects me. So the more I have to push myself. So I said, hey, you know what? Why don't I start communicating with people? I like talking. I don't get to see as much people. You know, I'll tell you a little story though. I got a couple neighbors that are good neighbors and everything like that. I always BS. We drive down by. I'm cutting the grass. Went up, stop talking for 5-10 minutes. It's cool. They're good people. Some of these people I talk to. And so I went over. The wife was cutting grass. And I said, hey, what's going on? This is like 4 or 5 months ago. She didn't know what to think. Because of social distancing, I was standing like 3 feet away from her. She's all like, whoa! And like ran into her house and then called me up. Social distancing. I'm like, wow, that lady really took it to the full extreme. That was really entertaining. That was freaking awesome. So, oh yeah. You guys coming in, missed the review. This stuff smells freaking awesome. This is going to be the incense in my funeral. Taco bacon sauce. Hey, rest in peace, Jimmy Pickles, but you know what? Jimmy Pickles' funeral's making us hungry. There's like 1 drop left. Ooh. That burned me back to the throat. So, there he is. What's going on, brother? What's up, Tim? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Try it. It's awesome. You can get this. I know he had a buy one, get one free deal. He still might have that. Thomas Doth, VoodooSauces.com. I don't know why he uses multiple websites. Porcus.rocks. I think he has some kind of deal with somebody else for selling it. I think that was the deal. Porcus.rocks, or try VoodooSauces.com. I think there might be a deal, but I'm not sure. There was when I bought it. It was buy one, get one free, and I got like 4 of them. So, yes, like and share, like and share, like and share. So now I can start doing my laundry on my live videos. You guys can watch me get fatter, and I can do laundry. So, any questions, concerns? You know, I get bored pretty easily. That's why I always stay active and busy. I'm trying to watch more movies and trying to relax a little bit, because once Mother's Day hits, or after Mother's Day, it's going to be Wall Street. Boom, 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 boom. Getting stuff out. I remember the first couple of years in this company, I was getting plants out. It was taking me a month and a half. I mean, that's too much. I need to get stuff out in like 10 days. I don't care if it's freaking 4,000 plants, which I'm not growing 4,000 plants. I don't have the room for 4,000 plants. But if I did, lickety split on that. No excuses. You know what to do, Pickles. You go out there and you kick some butt transplanting. That's why I got a lot of this stuff in 5-gallon containers already. Just kind of pick it up. I'm going to harden them off in the back porch. That'll help me get them out there anyway. Yes. Yes, I did, Tim. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the shout out. I mentioned that to the wifey there to you. That, yeah, I appreciate you. I really do. Was it Bleeding Borg? No, and that was, I must have sold seeds for those 2 years ago. But yeah, some of that stuff I still have seeds available. I keep a fresh stock. Nothing's more than like really 2 years old. Most stuff is 1 year. So I'm constantly battling just to keep stuff fresh on that site. Stuff moves fairly well. I'm always trying to figure out how much to grow. Certain types I do sell out. People are like, dude, you should be selling out. I'm like, well, isn't that the object of the game? They're like, no, it's to build up your website. Yeah, you're right. Well, I grew like 60 plants of 60, 70 plants of pre-metallic, sold out of those. So that means I got to grow 100. Now, if I sell out of those, I got to grow 200. But eventually, some of the new strains, they drop down a little bit once a lot of the people has got it already. All right. So more questions. I like it. Do I want full sun for super huts? Also mild. Yeah, I'd say yes, but just be careful in the hardening off process. Google's your friend. Hardening off. The best advice I can give. It's exhausting thinking about the hardening off. You're supposed to take plants out for half an hour, bring them in. What if you have to hundreds or thousands? And not everybody's like me. Not everybody has a pepper business. So, ideally is if you had a huge cart and you had everything on a cart, take it outside and push it back in. But that's not ideal. Getting messages. I don't know what that's about. What are you talking about? Somebody's just saying hello. Anyway. Shade cloth. I don't use it. Shade cloth is perfect for hardening off plants. What shade? I don't know. I never used it. Maybe I should look into something like that, to be honest. Underneath trees, I use my back porch to harden off, because this is basically a lot of people hardening off down south right now. I'm not there. I got 3 weeks. I got 4 weeks. Yeah, about 4 weeks. Take my mom out for Mother's Day and probably meet up with my sister, and then usually the next day I'll just start doing it, or I have spotlights out. I have this area set up more than I have ever done, so I've been doing that. Let's see, any more questions or concerns? Yes, smash that like. We got 5 likes. Let's get that up. Let's get it sharing. Yeah, I think you guys are a little colder for some reason. I don't even know the temperature here. It's upper 40s. I'm in shorts. I don't care. I'm doing shorts. There'll be snow on the ground and I'll still have shorts on. Okay, you're in Minnesota. Keep that in mind. Yeah. You know what I do? Since I isolate, I'll throw a couple isolation nets. I'll have like the 2. This isn't, I'm not doing metal signs here. I'm just doing I'll do my poles here. And I'll have the plants in the middle, and I'll put not the germination. I say germination so much, it's natural. Maybe one day I'll get married and I'll be like, germination. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Isolation net, and then I'll put like 2 of them over there, and if an emergency, instead of bringing all the plants back in, it usually it might stunt the plant a little bit, but it'll save its life for the most part. 85 here today. Woo, dude, why don't you go swimming or go to the beach or something? I don't think there's a beach there, but man, you got summertime already. I barely have spring. Snowed today, Bullocks. Yeah, we got 6 thumbs up. Awesome. And like I continue to say, any questions or concerns? Let's keep it rolling. I'm in at 45 minutes. Well, let's see. If you're not already, follow my growth page. I seem to advertise and keep updated stuff there. I really haven't done a newsletter for my website, but I can't do all this until I start hiring more people. So I don't know. And if for some reason I leave off a description on an advertisement, like on Facebook, Instagram's different. Hell with Instagram. It's horrible to even put a description on there. It's so tiny. They cram it up. They put like 4 words and then they round it off. It's ridiculous. So I basically just put a picture, isolated seeds. But yeah, if for some reason I don't put a description, just hit the link. There's descriptions on the website. I was looking over some people. They were talking. I always find this entertaining. I go to a group and I just start reading comment sections, and I'm like, hey, I'm like, hey, they're talking about me in here. Oh, that Jimmy Pickles never puts descriptions on his website. There's descriptions all over my website. What are you knuckleheads talking about? Everything has a description. It might not be perfect, but it's something. Another subject was from an older video, and thank God it doesn't come up much. SHU Skahova heat units. Do I believe in them? Yeah, kinda. But I don't list them. I write super hot. And they're like, well, we want to know if this is hotter than that, and here's a list of 20 of them, and the fact that you're doing me a wild goose chase, Pickles. I don't even care if the guy got mad and heard me on here. I'm like, wow, he wanted me to spend an hour. He's like, well, that's your job. Whoa, buddy, why don't you start asking the right questions instead of attacking me? And the thing is the guy's like, hey, man, I did research. The answer was within what he said to me. The guy said to me, and it's very important, he said, I did research. It's not really a quote, but I did research. I couldn't find the SHUs on these types. Well, you did research on it, and you're coming to me, which I guess is okay, Guess what? I don't have them either, because most peppers have not been tested for Scoville heat units. They're a range. I tried to explain. I was running out the door. I had one hand on my car handle door when this guy messaged. For some stupid reason, I answered him. So here I am with the engine running for 45 minutes in my driveway trying to get all these packages out lickety split. And this guy's, I'm like, I just told you. Well, you need to send them all in. Well, that's expensive. For what? If you can take the Reaper on a range and beat the Reaper, what's that telling you, folks? That's telling you you're getting a range. You're not getting exact numbers. It's a super hot. If you take this super hot and this super hot and this super hot, and then you eat them one day and then try to figure out what's the hottest out of the 3, especially if you eat it on the same day, what do you measure? Like, you probably won't even be able to tell. So I don't think it is important. Now, when is it important? If you're going for the world's record, that's when it's important. Other than that, not really. Not in my opinion. It's my opinion. I did, and if people ask me for this, I am opening for more questions on this, and I'm shutting it off after that, though. There's a website. It tells you like 3,000 peppers, SHUs. People want to know that website bad. Let me tell you something. I actually got a virus on my computer going to that website. I don't know why. This is like 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago I went there. But I started printing this stuff out. Guess what? Insider information, they were made up numbers. Because all that stuff was not tested. I mean, you're losing a lot, like say for a seed vendor, if I got stuff tested like the 7-pot pickle, if I thought that was the world's hottest, I would get it tested. Chocolate Primatale, if I felt that's a word. Is it the hottest? I feel no. But I feel it's up there. It's up there. But it's not crucial enough to get tested. It's just not. And that's something that people want to know, and I'm not shunning them. I had about 4 individuals that were very abrasive and very, very insulting, and it doesn't really, I mean, it affects me, but it didn't really ruin my day. I'm like, wow, man, you're kind of coming to, in a sense, it's a compliment. They expect me to know it all, but you don't know it all if things are not always tested. So that's something that was on my mind. I figured I'd bring up as well. Let's go back to comments. Tuna's here. What's up? What's up, Tuna? Yeah, last time I seen you, Tuna, was over at Katie's, and that was on Saturday. Yeah. Oh, hey. Make it Wayne. What's going on there, Hansville? Make it Wayne. I just talked to you not too long ago. We were talking about the groups. Just in general. Misinformation and stuff. I was showing, I'm sure you read it now in my messages. It was talking about variegated leaves. I've never seen so many people be concerned about dark foliage and variegated leaves. I talked to Juka the one day, and he's like, hey man, does people ask you about variegated leaves? I said, yeah. I said, how about you? And he's like, dude, there's like 80 questions about it. He's like, I've been in business for a long time. For over 10 years or whatever, probably 20 years. Nobody asked about it. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool looking. But what's happening in the last week, people are posting, check it out, man. I got variegated leaves. It must be a cross or something cool. No, it's not. You overwatered. People are out looking. You know what they're doing? They're out looking for the diamond in the coal. And what they're finding is a piece of glass. Yeah, you're going to find some cool stuff. But it's not as common as you think. So, yeah. And if you guys have questions in there, you can... Okay, Tim says, do you have merchandise? Because I see your hat. No, this is personally made for me. I used to sell merchandise through another site and everything. They weren't doing a very good job. So, it's dusty down here. I did clean up a little bit. So I'm actually disconnecting with a couple manufacturers because I'm not too happy with quality. This was personal made. That metal sign was made through another company. I'm just not selling merchandise. I'd like to, but Teespring does stuff, but they seem to make mistakes. So I need to get rid of them. And you know what? Go watch Shark Tank. You can't be making much money on clothing unless that's like for your living, that you're actually designing it. Not a designer like a logo, but a designer like you're designing the clothes. Alright. Oh, hey. I think I'm getting a signal. I got to end this soon. And that's a 15% on my phone. All the stuff they find is actually common and not rare. Yep. For the most part, yep. And I'm getting to the point, and thank you. Thank you. Now, I designed that myself. You know what? Since you talk about that, since you want to talk about my logo, I actually forgot about this. Let's see here. I did forget about this. Ooh. As I fall. I should have wore shoes down here. This is one of my first logos. So, yeah. That was the first poster thing that I ever... No, the second thing I made, I had another slight design, but that was my concept. A lot of people are starting to... Oh, damn. A lot of people are starting to look at what I do and starting to copy a little bit. A lot of people using gas masks on stuff. Anyway, much love to everybody. I figure we'll pan out by looking at all the plants in the background. Kind of makes the plants bring out my eyes a little bit better. Much love. Video content will be a little bit better once I start getting fresh peppers. I do remember I got some frozen peppers. I'll defrost and put it on cream cheese. I'm not eating frozen peppers like that. It kind of feels slimy. It's like disgusting. But I'll put it on some cream cheese and a cracker, and I'll start doing that soon. This week, I'm sure. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Sooner than later. Share this. jppepperseeds.com. I got some orders to do. Thank you all for watching. More videos to come. And pre-records as well. Oops, I already hit share. I'm ending. Boom.